Excellency, Ambassador, good to see you back in Fiji. Honorable Minister, honorable members of Parliament, members of the Diplomatic Corps, our rural women artisans from around Fiji, Rotuma, Rambi and Kioa, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a special welcome also to our visitors from the friendly islands of Tonga, who are also participating in this year's event. Bulavinaka, and a very good morning to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, every time I do this every year, I get more and more excited because there's so much color and such beauty at the end of the day when you see this, and I think it's very, very warm. I'm indeed very happy and excited to be here today and to be amongst very talented and very hard-working women entrepreneurs. And you are all here proudly representing, you're actually representing your Vanua, your province, and communities at the same time. And you're actually also here breaking barriers, which is very, very important, and setting an example for other women to be successful entrepreneurs. Ladies and gentlemen, it is because of your sheer determination to meet quality standards that has enabled you to meet the criteria that qualifies your product to carry the Fijian crafted brand. And at the outset, I wish to take the opportunity to thank the Ministry for Women, Children and Poverty Alleviation for inviting me to award these artisans the accrediting recognition of the Fijian crafted license. I also congratulate the Ministry for successfully executing the National Women's Expo for 4 years now and providing Fijian women with a wonderful platform to showcase their talents and to provide them with a market. But I have a small request, Honorable Minister. Maybe one of these days we can take this to the West. I know there's a lot of lovely ladies in the West that are waiting for this to come to the West. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fijian Made by Fijian campaign began in 2011 with the aim to encourage consumers and organizations to buy Fijian-made goods and services wherever possible. And this is most certainly not a difficult concept to sell, as most people share the common human inclination to support their own local community ahead of outsiders. And the success of the Buy Fijian Made campaign has been greatly helped by the well-recognized, stylized Fijians. Fijian-made branding provides for the branding of our own products using the Fijian pack, the Fijian made, the Fijian product, the Fijian grown, the Fijian sewn, Fijian crafted, and Fijian designed, all of those. When you purchase a Fijian made product or service, they're actually helping to create jobs and to promote growth. Your purchases actually ensure that the money spent in Fiji stays in Fiji, reinvesting into the economy, and most importantly, reinvesting back into the community. We must grow our economy, and it's through the Fijian Made campaign that manufacturers and retailers and large and small are able to contribute to the economy. The Fijian Made certification logo gives everyone the opportunity to easily recognize Fijian produced products or services. So we must therefore always show our pride and our loyalty to internal growth where we purchase and buy Fijian made. Since 2015, ladies and gentlemen, the National Women's Expo has awarded 43 Fijian crafted licenses to 43 successful women entrepreneurs, while another 83 received theirs in 2017. Today, you'll see another 50 women will be added to the list of successful women entrepreneurs who are excelling in their field of work. Women's Expo and Fijian Made campaign are initiatives to promote entrepreneurial culture through sustainable micro, small and medium enterprises. And it is also to empower the young women for sustainable growth of the economy. This is a vision which is set out in our 5-year and 20-year National Development Plan. The Ministry and the Ministry of Women, or for Women and Children and Poverty Alleviation, have programs in place to encourage our fellow Fijians to engage in small and micro enterprise businesses by providing capacity building and seed funding. Now, having said that, we must therefore thank the Fijian government for coming up with policies that actually promote inclusivity at every level and every aspect of development. When it comes to branding, ladies and gentlemen, it is important to leave a long-lasting impression on customers, and a strong brand name and logo helps to keep the image in the mind of the potential customer. So therefore, I urge you all to think big and create quality products and brands, and you need to ensure that your designs and skills are well recognized by everyone at all times. For this, you will need a brand. And at this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to share with you some of the findings of the International Visitor Survey conducted in 2014 by the Ministry, which revealed that culture and craft are key elements that leave a lasting impression on tourists who visit our shores. Just in the last couple of days, ladies and gentlemen, we had the UN WTO meeting for South Asia and Asia Pacific. And one of the things that was mentioned by the Secretary General was how impressive our culture is and our craft is. And this was his first visit to Fiji. So it made me feel proud as a Fijian that we have our culture and our traditions and our craft, because it puts us at the forefront, and more so than most other countries in the world. So keep it up, ladies. And with tourism being one of the largest revenue earners for Fiji and thousands of international travelers visiting Fiji every year, it is crafters and artisans like all of these women who have a substantial role in giving our visitors something they can take back with them. Now, coming back to today's event, ladies and gentlemen, the 50 women who will be receiving their licenses today have opened themselves to and given themselves a window of opportunity and have more avenues to promote our unique culture, which is through their crafts and our handiwork. The Ministry is only too glad to work in collaboration with the Ministry of Women, Children and Poverty Alleviation in ensuring that the craftsmanship of our women is highly promoted in our tourism sector. Our trade policy framework also has a long-term vision in engagement in regional and bilateral and multilateral trading opportunities, where our women would also benefit greatly in terms of training and securing markets, especially in the craft industry. The trade expos, which will be held in countries like Korea and China, will also be an opportunity for these women to showcase their products in international markets next year. And I hope that we continue to work together in strengthening partnerships with the artisans of the National Women's Expo in achieving this goal. Nevertheless, I also wish to emphasize the importance of consistency, ladies and gentlemen, in ensuring that the quality of our products is never compromised at any level and at any time. Once you do that well, the market will come to you, and not the other way around. So with those few words, ladies, I once again congratulate all the Fijian crafted license recipients, and I wish you all the very best in your future undertakings. And Honourable Minister, please don't forget, let's take this to the West. Thank you very much.
And